Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg Trzavosty with Deepest Dream. Really love the film.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm trying.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. I'm trying to actually I'm 51. I'm trying to be more zen. I'm watching Matriarch from the first minute. It is a fever pitch, and I'm nervous and anxious and scared all the way through. That is a compliment. How are you guys able to manage that level of stress throughout the entire narrative without a breath? So.
Because we were really stressed. I caused a lot of stress. I got COVID about a week into the 4-week shoot and shut down filming for 2 weeks. Yeah. So that was stressful.
And my son got COVID on the first day of the shoot, and I had to isolate for the first week.
That's right.
Do you remember I had to isolate for the first week?
Yeah.
Of my first feature film, and I literally had to direct via walkie-talkie from inside my car. Do you remember walkie-talkie to the assistant director, who would then communicate my directions to the cast? It was incredible. But and that was the least of it. But I don't know, man. I mean, you just kind of shoot the stuff, and then it is that cliche, which is it's a very accurate one about. You make a film 3 times, you write it, shoot it, and edit it. And it is, you just get all the stuff, you shoot the stuff, and then whether it is actually, going to be creepy or tension inducing or whatever, kind of you discover it, and in some cases you make it in the edit. So. Yeah.
I guess in the best case scenario, a film production should be a nurturing, collaborative environment. And for you two, did it get both of you a really good excuse to just really, as much as both of you, I'm sure, love each other as collaborators, you get to pretty much scream at each other throughout most of the story. What was it like to go up against each other? I thought that was so fun to watch.
Oh God, I think I found it hard not to laugh. There was a few, and it was always one of the most tense moments, wasn't it? Which is kind of weird hysteria that you do get. I think, but Kate and I really genuinely cared about each other, and we really got on, and we were able to have a laugh, which is important. So you're not letting it kind of get to you too much, because it's the kind of stuff that can get to you. And we could either giggle it off or give each other a hug at the end of it.
And that's the thing. I think when you're on especially independent filmmaking, you're filming in a restricted budget, restricted time. It's really important that you have a fantastic team feeling, and that your actors are bonded and feel really safe, and then you can push the extremes because you feel so safe with people. And as Jemima said, we had some really terrible giggles in between scenes, because some of our behaviour is so strange in the movie that it was nice to kind of laugh it off together in between scenes, or as Jemima says, give each other a hug. So it was lovely.
Speaking of lovely, Ben, I mean, you have 2 great actors working with you and collaborating with you, but just on the day, what's it like seeing, I'm not going to mention the scene, there is a standout sequence involving Kate and a bunch of people in a location. What was that day like? Because there are few actors, I believe, who can actually get to that place and make it real.
Oh wow! Oh my God! How long have you got? I mean, that day was really, really something. I don't know. I mean, I wish I could give you, I don't know, a kind of a sort of deep, kind of like revealing, kind of interesting answer. But the sort of really all I can kind of think of is to say is that working with both of them, but in this case, you're asking about that scene with Kate, was just a joy. And I mean, there were difficult, there were things going on, but just working with these guys was
and I think
and it was collaborative, and I didn't have to. Sorry, Kate, but I was just going to say I didn't.
No, you're fine.
I didn't have to do or feel like I did any real sort of I mean, obviously I directed, but in a kind of conversational way. But I wasn't cajoling. I don't feel like I sort of got anyone to a place. Do you know what I mean? I just kind of said, well, this is just talk to them about the scene, and then they just went off and were brilliant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I sort of had to get them get them to a place. They just got themselves to that place because they're very good at what they do.
And again, it's about, sorry, you go, Jemima.
I was going to compliment you.
Oh, no, you're not allowed. I'll go then. No.
Kate Dickie is fierce. She is fire. She is so brave and correct. Like, she's just such a kind of badass actor. Because what she has to do in that scene, like, I definitely couldn't do. Like,
well, I was going to say, actually, it's like we had the most amazing group of supporting artists who really committed. And if you've got, a room full of very committed essays, then you're damn right I'm going to commit myself as much as possible as well. And then we all raise the bar. And another thing, a wonderful thing this film had was an intimacy coordinator, Abby. She was amazing. And so everything was coordinated, safe. It was so well thought out and so well organised. And there were safety breaks, there were safety spaces, there was safety words. It was a really collaborative, committed day where we all got together at the beginning and went, the quickest way to do this is to really go for it and be really safe and support. And so it was fun as well. And we all had a bit of a giggle again. Just keeping it light for everyone is really important, Yeah.
And also because I suppose actually, well, you guys tell me that because tonally the film is, I hope anyway, kind of treading quite a bit of a line and kind of veering, from kind of, obviously there's this really kind of intense, raw, kind of emotional stuff between you guys, but then it's quite, it's, deliberately kind of silly almost.
Yeah.
Not even almost, like it is kind of silly